Well, it's been 40 years, and I remember very distinctly my wife and I rolling into town in Ottawa in September of 1976, thinking we'll stay here 3 or 4 years. Well, it turned out to be 3 or 4 decades. Somebody very early in my career once told me that, Bill, you don't solve public policy problems. You substitute one set of problems for another, hoping that the new set's more manageable than the old set. So by that definition, I think we've made a lot of progress in Canada's health and healthcare system over the last 40 years. Canadians are better off today, healthier today, have better access to healthcare services today than they did 10, 15, 20, certainly 40 years ago. Challenge is that other countries have outpaced us most recently, and so as I look ahead, I think that's the biggest challenge. How can we learn from others, and how can we avoid what I affectionately call the NIH syndrome, the not invented here syndrome? In the short run, I see cybersecurity as a huge challenge, and the other one is superbugs. We've given birth to E. coli strains now that are immune to all known antibiotics. That's scary. Longer term, I've already mentioned them. Indigenous health is not something we're going to fix in the short run. It's going to take at least a couple of generations to fix the challenges in terms of Indigenous health. But we need to start now, and we need to start with redefining the relationship between First Nations and the rest of Canada. And the second one is level the playing field on mental health. 1 in 5 Canadians is directly affected by mental health illness in their lifetime, but yet it's still at the back of the bus of Medicare. We need to get it in the front of the bus, and we need to make it just as easy to access care for the schizophrenic as we do for the person that's having a heart attack. Mm-hmm. Happiest day in the job had to be April 17th, I think the date was, April of 1984, when we finally, with the leadership of Madame Bejan at the time, a small team, hammered through the Canada Health Act. That has to be certainly one of the top highlights of my professional career.